Okay then, what would you say if I told you that Tbradm actually hacked the corrupted submarine battle? Okay, maybe hacked isn't exactly the right word to use, but it does look better in the title. If we're being more accurate, he just changed the stats. Okay then, I moved over to the damage calculator. In case you don't know what this website is, it's basically what we use for PvP to try and figure out how much damage we do to things, how much damage we can take from things, and how much speed we need to invest to outspeed older things. So I'll leave it linked in the comments and I'll actually pin it as well in case you want to check it out. It's really helpful for PvP, and if you do PvP and you don't use this website, you definitely need to start using it. But anyway, let's go for submarine lens. So I will say the one thing that I'm actually just not sure what it is the personality. I have no idea what the personality on the corrupted submarine battle is. I'm not sure if I was told, or if I was told, I definitely forgot, so I'm not really sure. But for the level, while testing, it was level 40. So unless it was changed like last second, last minute, pretty confident, like 99% sure it's still level 40. For the TPs, it actually is TP'd. It has 150 in both of its offensive stats, and 100 TPs in both of its defensive stats, which is pretty damn good. Actually, as TPs, yeah, they're not exactly like applicable for like level 40s or even level 50s, but I'm just gonna throw Tbradm under the bus, okay? He did them, not me. But I mean, I don't think it really matters. Just the fact that it has TPs makes the battle a little bit more challenging. But that isn't everything. It's a corrupted, so what does that mean? It gets +1 in every stat that is applicable, so also every stat other than health and energy gets a +1, which is basically like a 50% increase, which is pretty nuts, okay? For the ability, it is rev up. Unfortunately, that actually isn't on the damage calc because it doesn't improve your damage or improve your defenses, so yeah. Because also it just every turn it just increases like this, so it's not on the damage calc, but just know that it's there. So even though it isn't TP train speed, it doesn't matter because after every turn it's going to get a speed increase, which is kind of scary. For the Muslin, we have Sharpen, we have Water Bomb, which is unfortunately a range attack, so it actually doesn't apply for like your melee attack, and your range attack is really low, but the +1 on the TPs does improve it a little bit. But just know, if you get hit with a Water Bomb, okay, you're just getting a freebie for a turn, okay? So if you still lose, sucks to be you, okay? But then we have Aqua Jaws, and we also have Double Whack. So honestly, a pretty scary move pool. I think like in the early stages of testing, instead of Sharpen, I'm pretty sure it actually had Baffle, but also that wasn't exactly like that amazing because you already could have Rev Up. And actually, it didn't have Rev Up, it had its other ability in the early stages of testing, so we actually improved it quite a lot to make it a little bit more terrifying and scary to battle, okay? Like more of a challenge. For the item, unfortunately it doesn't actually have an item, but I will say, it would, to make it like infinitely harder and more of a challenge, we could have gave it the Electric Pearl because it is quad weak to Electric. That would have been kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, we aren't done yet, okay? This is like basically everything that you need to know about the submarine. This already like looks pretty scary, but because also a lot of people have been grinding in between the updates and have like an entire team of level 45s, they're not really gonna like struggle with this battle, okay? Yeah, like some people that also don't play between updates and haven't got like an over-leveled team, or like people that don't know Nuzlocke, they might struggle with this a little bit, but they should be fine. Also, if you know the submarine's typing, it's quad weak to Electric, so it doesn't really provide that much of a challenge still. So what did Tbradm do? Okay, he just hard-coded it so it has 500 health. Yeah, it actually doesn't really have like its base stats increased, it just has this number increased to 500. So if we were to like try and figure out what this actually is, I'm pretty sure it's 543. So yeah, normally submarine has a base stat total of 568, but also if the health is being bumped up to 500, it means it technically has a base health stat of 543. Level 40 obviously, because it's a level 40 battle. So just to like give you an insight now to what the new base stat total is, 991. Just to give you an example of how high this health stat actually is, I'm going to take the two Loomians with the highest health stat, okay, Cephalops and Wiki Wiki. Wiki Wiki has 152, Cephalops has 154, and then the third contestant is actually Himber, I believe 124. Himber physically cannot get 500 health, even at level 100. Cephalops and Wiki Wiki can only accomplish 500 health is if they're both level 100, Cephalops can actually do it level 99, but both at level 100, and they need to be fully TP trained in health. So, yeah. Samarine's kind of a monster. So yeah, there we are. That is how Tbradm actually hacked the Corrupted Samarine battle. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Do you think this actually provides a necessary challenge to the game? Going forward, would you like to see more boss battles take this approach and actually like basically hack clear stats to increase them to make them even more difficult and challenging? Because from my perspective, in my opinion, okay, the only like boss battle, quote unquote, the Corrupted battle that I would say is challenging is the Duskit one. Other than that, like the Ikazune, the Gobademic, the Paragon, honestly didn't really feel like that challenging, but that might also be because we're over leveled. So if you're playing it through the game naturally, have you actually had trouble with any of the other Corrupteds? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that being said though, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.